Hello and welcome back here. Michael Rosenbaum's return to the world of Superman has sparked fresh speculation, and this time, fans are wondering if the man who once defined Lex Luthor for an entire generation is about to make a surprise comeback in James Gunn's DCU. For over 7 seasons on Smallville, Rosenbaum reimagined Lex not just as a villain, but as a complicated, wounded, and deeply human character. His portrayal became iconic, earning him a dedicated fanbase and setting a new bar for live-action Luthor adaptations. So when James Gunn, a close personal friend of Rosenbaum's, took over as DC's creative lead and announced a brand new Superman film, fans were quick to ask the obvious question: will Rosenbaum be part of it? It turns out, he already is, but not exactly the way fans were hoping. During a recent appearance at Fan Expo Dallas, Rosenbaum confirmed that he has a small voice role in Superman. He described it as something fun that Gunn invited him to do, though he didn't share specifics. The most likely assumption is that, like fellow Gunn collaborators Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk, and Michael Rooker, Rosenbaum may be voicing one of the many artificial intelligence robots inside Superman's Fortress of Solitude. However, the real intrigue isn't about voice work. It's about whether Rosenbaum might step back into the skin of Lex Luthor, even briefly. Rosenbaum has been very open about his desire to continue growing as an actor, but he hasn't closed the door on his DC past. In fact, he admitted in an earlier interview that he directly asked Gunn why he wasn't in Superman in a more prominent role. That boldness may have paid off, and fans are now piecing together hints that suggest his cameo might go beyond voice acting. One popular theory is that Rosenbaum could appear as an alternate version of Lex, possibly from another universe or in a flashback scene. After all, Superman is already featuring Nicholas Hoult as the DCU's main Lex Luthor. But with the multiverse being a regular feature in both DC and Marvel stories, there's plenty of narrative space for Rosenbaum to show up, even if just for a moment. A wink to the fans. A tribute to his legacy. Another possibility? He could play Lex's father, Lionel Luthor, a role he's previously said he'd consider. While the age gap between Rosenbaum and Hoult might be a stretch for a typical father-son pairing, the use of flashbacks or stylized scenes could make it work. The symbolism of Rosenbaum passing the Luthor legacy to a new generation wouldn't go unnoticed by fans, or by Gunn, who's known for rewarding audience nostalgia with clever casting. Rosenbaum's comments at the fan event also hint that the door may still be open. He praised Gunn's loyalty and storytelling vision, and noted that even though his role in Superman is small this time, there's always the chance he could appear in a bigger way in future DCU projects. That's far from a no, and far from the kind of corporate denial fans are used to hearing when surprises are being kept secret. For longtime Smallville viewers, the idea of hearing Rosenbaum's voice or seeing even a brief glimpse of his Lex Luthor is enough to stir excitement. Even if it's just a cameo, it would be a satisfying nod to one of the most beloved interpretations of the character. And in a film that's already blending legacy with a fresh start, Rosenbaum's presence could help bridge the past with the future. Whether he shows up in a Fortress of Solitude voice cameo or steps out of the shadows as Lex one last time, one thing is certain: Michael Rosenbaum's chapter in the Superman saga isn't quite finished yet. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.